Morning, welcome back to the channel. Right, I was hoping to have a nice full-on weekend off, doing literally nothing, but that's not going to happen. We've been on a job in Camborne near Cambridge for, well, all week. It's not quite finished, should be finished tomorrow. Might be working, might not. But before we went away to Brighton to do the solar panels in Brighton, the front brakes went on the Fiesta. Now, I need to get them done because I'm not sure to drive Emma's car and she is still broken. She's been broken quite a while. So I've been up this morning, been to Euro Car Parts, got the brake discs, got the pads and stuff, borrowed a load of kit off Jordan, thanks Jordan, and then hopefully I'll be able to get these brake pads and discs done. Fingers crossed I bought the right ones. They said they're the right ones, but I'm not good at getting the right things to fit. So I've cracked the nuts off. First thing I'll do is get it jacked up, get the wheel off, well obviously get an axle stand underneath it, working safely, and then do this one, and then the other one should be straightforward. It's very cold though and it's due to rain, so I'm gonna get on with it, I think. Yes. It weren't too bad, not too bad at all. The worst thing about doing the brakes at home, obviously, is having the right kit, which I have the right kit, but still, it is a problem with the bolts. If they've not been off for such a long time, it's really difficult to undo the bolts, which I found, one, not a problem, second one, pain, all of a sudden, click, off it went. But that is what's left of the brakes. It's not a lot at all. So what I'm going to do now is use the piston winder to push the piston back, because obviously it's all with fluid, and the lower your brakes go, the more the piston comes out of the caliper, and you have to push it all back in. That's why up there you have to open the reservoir to the brake fluid so that it can back up. And then once them new pads are in, put that disc on, put its wheel back together, put it down, go around the other side. Yeah, straightforward. Well, after a 45-minute round trip back to the parts place, I have the right discs, because the other discs were about 10mm too big, so obviously the caliper wouldn't go back on. Pads, absolutely fine, but discs, no, they were wrong, so it's cost me, well, almost an hour. You had one job. Almost done this side now, get the wheel back on, get it dropped down, get around the other side. But on the way back, it was raining everywhere. Morning, different day, innit? Sunday. Basically got rained off and it got too dark last night, so I've been out this morning and finished off the near side front brakes, so all good. Just need to road test it now, which is not going to be a problem because I need to go and pick Ewan up from rugby in about 5 minutes time. Then I've got to take Georgia to work because Emma's working today, which I had a choice to work. I was given a choice by my boss if I wanted to work today, no pressure instead. So what we decided yesterday, I was going to do the brakes, and then I thought, you know what, Emma, you go to work, I'll stay at home. So I phoned him up last night to tell him that I'm not going to be working today because Emma's working and I'll need to finish the brakes on the Fiesta. To which he went, ooh, light bulb moment, he went, how would you like a day's pay and do the brake discs and pads on the back of one of the work vans for me? I was like, well, okay, I'm at home anyway. Obviously, I've got the girls. So it's now a matter of rushing around. He's going to drop the van down around about lunchtime. So I need to go pick Ewan up, take Georgia, sort the girls out. I've also got to clean the Avery, iron some stuff. It's just the usual Sunday, but I've just put pressure on. But I get paid for it, innit? So I'm going to crack on, go and get Ewan, road test it to make sure the wheels don't fall off. Yes, we're going to do that. Right, road test complete. I've dumped the respective children where they need to be, Ewan at home, Georgia at work. Wheels didn't fall off and it stopped me, so all good. Although there is a little intermittent problem with this car. It's been going on ever since well, Emma bought the new one because of the problem. Now and again, it will throw up an engine malfunction fault, which it's done earlier. So I've decided, whilst I've got my ODB scanner, I'm going to plug it in to see if there's any faults. Now, I've done this before when it came on, and it doesn't come up with any faults, which is annoying. So what I'm going to do is, it's a cat on my lawn. Don't do cats on my lawn. Oh, where's the plug? Hang on, we'll get there eventually. No, that'll be the other way up, Ben. You're such a moron. It goes in there and it plugs in there. Right, okay, so what I need to do is switch the ignition on. And let's have a look. Right, ODB. That's not touchscreen, Ben, you moron. Waiting for vehicle to respond. Now, it isn't a major issue. What it does is basically sometimes it'll just come on and go, engine malfunction, and then just go, no, it's not. Now, it's saying that there's no faults. So like I was saying, sometimes it'll just come on and say there's an engine malfunction, and then it'll just carry on driving and the lights will go off and go, actually, I lied. Sometimes it actually goes into a little bit of a limp mode for a second, and then it carries on right. Twice, at very low speed, it's actually stopped me in my tracks. It's actually cut the engine off. I've had to turn it back on. So I've done it this morning, and it says, read the codes. So I'm going to read codes. Reading codes, please wait. No code stored in the module. Press any key to continue. Well, that didn't really help me, so I can't actually erase codes or find out what the problem is. So again, like I said, it's an intermittent thing, probably a sensor somewhere. So that needs to be sorted out. So that was kind of pointless. So what I'm going to do now is, whilst I'm waiting for the work vehicle to turn up to do the back pads, not doing the discs, decided to do the pads because I went all the way to the car parts place to go and get the discs and pads. And the discs are £120 each. £120 each. So I said to him, I said, look, back brakes, not as important. They are important, obviously, but they're not as important. So let's just do the pads for now, and then order some discs later on, 6 months down the line or something. We'll do it again, because the pads are peanuts, like 20 quid for the pads. Then we'll get discs, which you can get on eBay for like half that price. So we're going to do that. So whilst I'm waiting for that, I've got lots to do. Somehow, I've got to try and fit in going to get dinner stuff. So whilst the opportunity is here, I'm going to go and do a bit of ironing. Lovely sunny day, so as soon as that van's here and I'm out here, the girls want to come out here on their bikes. There is no rest. Never a resting day. Honestly, I genuinely stubbed my toe whilst looking out the window at the sunshine whilst taking the washing upstairs. Genuinely. That's why it's staying in the final edit. Right, it's now 25 to 2, still no sign of the work van, so I need to take the opportunity to go and get the shopping in for dinner. So I'm going to have to take the girls shopping, living the Sunday dream. Look, no van, still no van. I've been informed that they're just leaving site, which I believe they're back at the site in Camborne in Cambridge to finish off and sign it off, which is about an hour away. So by the time we've dropped everyone home, it's gonna be about an hour and 15 minutes. Just gone 3 o'clock, that makes it around about 20 past 4. Man United Newcastle, League Cup final. They're kicking off at 4:30, which is what I wanted to be done, dusted and finished and watching. So I don't know what's gonna happen here. This might not go ahead. But the one thing I have to do is stay out here and supervise the girls, because what they wanted to do was ride their bikes whilst I was doing the brakes on the van. Van's not here, brakes not being done, they want to ride their bikes. It's very chilly. I managed to go shopping to get stuff for dinner and stuff for whatever we need without children, because Ewan was still here, so he looked after the girls, and I had a child-free shopping experience in Lidl's. So I'm going to wait, see what happens. I don't know, I might just bring a TV out, not TV, I'm just going to watch it on my phone, and probably get the brakes done. If not, I've come up with an idea which might involve me not working tomorrow, but working from home, doing the brakes, and then we could get the discs. But I don't know yet. Bless Gertrude. Right, need to fix her. We believe it's either the alternator or it could be the water pump, which was changed, or it could be a tensioner. It's something down there, but she's still running. She's still kind of working. Not going to push her, not at all. So, right, I'm going to call this now because it's nearly 4 o'clock. Man United Newcastle is in half an hour. I really want to watch that. I think the weekend owes me that much. River Mate is getting really cold. Rose already got in. She's got cold hands, and it is like 3 degrees. So I'm going to get the girls in, try and settle them down, put a film on for them, and I can start the dinner, and Emma should be home, and yeah. So yeah, not obviously no work van, not doing no breaks, can't do it. Might still put the idea forward that I'll do it tomorrow if I don't go work, but we'll see. But anyway, thanks for watching this little update. We'll pick it up hopefully next weekend again, doing something different as we do. So yeah, I'll see you soon. Goodbye.